we're really getting close to being able to end that war now. Length of war will kick in soon. So I might bring that to an end before the Decron War. It's kind of depends. It's going to be a bit annoying reorganising things, though. That's the only issue. But we'll see. So that's can do that. If I guess can get in trouble there though.
Construction complete.
Okay.
All sword ground elements are dropping on target. Ground objective secured.
Okay, step one down. Is there any more on here? Yes, there is. That's going over there. Okay. They come in? Yes, they are. So this fleet's going to be brought back pretty soon. Land armies. But this
Mining station lost to enemy action.
ooh, that's not good. Yeah, that fleet helping out against the Decron as well would take plans a lot quicker. Yurt asteroid dwelling, curious. Right.
Construction ship reports enemy contact, taking evasive action.
Okay. Where's that one?
Sword 1 Actual reports all ground objectives secured.
Okay, so that is literally all of the planets taken, and yeah, length of war will kick in soon, and I'll be able to make peace. So with these, let's now bring them over to here. We'll take out the outpost, and then yeah, come back, take that, start taking out the stuff over here. That's going to be the plan. So, oh, I built a battleship. That's off to join with that fleet. Or at least it would have done if I wasn't going to attack them with it. Okay. Hopefully avoid down routes. Okay, all building pops, good. Everything been surveyed. Yep. Right.
Recon pass completed.
I might want to make another, yeah, thingamajigamy soon. Habitat station. Right, asteroid dwelling. Yeah, I'm going to use one of these to pick up anomalies and shit. Okay, that one. Let's can I make a mega structure there? No, I don't think you can make them on moons actually, it just has to be planets. I've done that planet. I don't think we can do that, so we can't make any more there actually. Let's bring this one over to where? Rana, I might start making. Okay. Yeah, all of this territory I take is gonna end up in one big sector, I think. And I kind of need to then finish all of these and then take them out of the sector and work on them. That's probably what I might have to do.
Ships refitted.
Right, fully upgraded. They're still there, but they don't have any armies, luckily for me. Right, right, that's down. Let's take that.
Construction complete.
Okay.
All sword ground elements are dropping on target. Anomaly found.
Oh, brilliant. This is what I was hoping to turn up. So we can terraform this coming up. So this is in Benzar, or Besnar. Right, so I'll be spending 15k on that coming up soon.
Ground objectives secured.
Probably going to be too late to be useful for me, but you never know. Invasion over, excellent. So let's get back again. Number 2 fleet can come down there. Right, is there a station here? Yes, there is. Let's get to there. Okay, right, this is good for engineering, so let's make a basic science lab there. Looks like I need one there as well. And mine here. Yeah, I probably need to take a minute out to add more buildings in a bit in various places, but can't be bothered really. Right. I'll add the buildings when the robots finish. Right. Command ship is down there. Okay. Right. Besnar. Let's do. If I can find it. What's that? Ooh, extra minerals. They're nice. Terraform machine world. Okay.
Anomaly found.
Right, what's that one doing? Nothing. Let's do a research project. My frame rate's dipping a bit now with these huge fleets, especially when I zoom in. Okay. And armies.
System reconnaissance completed.
Old Explorer. Right. Surveyed. So it says. Let's go do some search projects there.
Ground forces are dropping on target.
Then I'll go and survey that. Then do some more there. And maybe survey that then. Okay.
Sword 1 Actual reports all ground objectives secured.
Taken. Yeah, I think I'm going to end that war at the same time as this war, so even though we're nearly there now, let's probably finish probably be able to finish it before this war. Gonna wait, I think. So let's bring my second fleet over to the capital and the army gas system. Yeah, they're changing how the movement works in the cherry updates, so I would think it's much more moving through the systems rather than just to the outer ring in the next update. So I'd have to move there to get to there basically, instead of anywhere in the outer part of the system. It's going to be an interesting change. They're going to make it a lot
Recon
quicker
pass completed.
traveling across the system. Right. Surveying done. Where's my number 1 fleet? Slowly getting over. Could do with upgrading that as well. That's been upgraded for a while. But it's got dragon armor and at the very least stick on it. Okay. Right. Right, starting to get up on here. Quite a bit to go though. Right. Let's trade some energy for minerals, I guess. So do I need to do... No, none of them hit... Well, that's near to... Oh, that has hit the cap, actually. Let's get... 19,000... Okay, I got to terraform or something, and then I need to spend that. So let's do a Veeam. Okay. So terraform that. And I purged a lot of those, so I need to probably take a minute out to yeah, work on this actually. Let's move that over there, that over there. Where else? Let's make Sentinel 2. Okay, I'll do for now. Right, so let's get this one done. So, yeah, it doesn't change colour when it hits the cap, which is, they should add that really, to let you know. Or even give you a pop-up actually, it's pretty, yeah, I prefer a pop-up. So spend that. Right. Which maybe I shouldn't do, but, yeah, I've got a ton of resources again. So, let's do, what next? Is there bios on this one? No. So I'll just terraform that. Okay, pretty random pick. And then let's trade with another trader. Okay, and we'll do... Is it bios here? I think it might be. Yeah. I actually need to make a robot steer again. You know what? I'll take a minute out. Yeah, to do some work on my economy. There's definitely some things I need to do. I haven't done anything for a while. Okay, so the economy's updated a bit again, and I've added in more robots and buildings. Buildings, especially there. Robots mainly on certain places, on certain sectors. And yeah, that's the current state of everything I'm terraforming. Let's get back to taking more planets then, and reaching these war goals. That's bombarding there. My best fleet is coming back slowly.
Special project complete.
Limbo. Where is it? It's over there somewhere. Limbo events. The vault is a tomb for hopeful immortals. Science Officer Fleet Array Kappa 5 asserts that the huge blocks of ternary code found in the databanks are neural images, digitized brain scans. Doubtlessly the aliens of Impal Tov 2 considered this to be their only shot at any kind of survival following whatever calamity befell their planets. They did not have the means to resurrect themselves, but banked on the impossibly small hope that eventually someone else would have those means. Let dead aliens lie, or download their neural patterns anyway. I'm gonna try that. That seems more interesting. I think I've had this before. Can't exactly remember what it does though, to be honest. So where's Limbo on here? Is there another option or not? Not that I can see, so it'll probably pop up in a minute.
Science Division report success.
That is the Singularity Core, which is an Empire unique. And probably have to make them a capital, not 100% sure. Are those... Ooh. Archaeology lab upgrade. Let's get that. Computer scientist is preferential here. Do I have one? Yes, I do. Let's place them there. And right, this, let's place that with Singularity Core, which actually costs a lot of influence, which is a reason maybe not to make it, but I guess I will. So it's on a science tile, so it should be okay. Right. Might as well upgrade these as well. Have a fully upgraded capital. Physics or engineering? Engineering, actually. Go full. Right.
Recon pass completed.
Ooh, that's not good. Few armies there. I do have a spare battleship now. Let's go and try and take that out. It may actually be worthwhile making a fortress to stop their armies travelling through my territory, but if their fleet got anywhere near it, they would wreck it. I'll have to think about that. Right, that's surveyed. Okay, there's probably got more to do. Right.
Special project complete.
Okay, you're an artifact. Okay, where are you two? Let's go and get that one. Right.
Construction complete.
Well, that's interesting. Who's that? The Rooks have just made peace with the Slavs Cox. And I doubt they could take any of the ones that I've taken, because that would prevent them, but they've taken 6 planets. Does that mean they're back at peace now, apart from with me? Yeah, it does. Okay, that gives me a lot more reasons to make peace with them. And that's a bit of a problem, actually. That's I think that's gone down now, because they pieced that at that. Whoa. They didn't take those, did they? Oh, that's gonna be really annoying. Oh, you are kidding me. that's gross. Even though I possessed those planets, they have been given to the Kelsen. That's beyond ridiculously gross. That should not be possible to happen. So I've decided to load an autosave, which luckily for me was less than a month between where I had gotten up to. And you can see here the state of this war before those two empires made peace. I think what I'm going to do is actually play on from this point on, because that is definitely a bug in my opinion. If the Aruxo had tried to take those 4 planets themselves, I believe that they wouldn't have been able to. What I think the bug is basically is that yeah, it didn't count for another empire involved in the war, and it should have done. That's, I mean, the fact that they took over the planets when I literally had possession of them, as you can see clearly here, that should not be possible to happen. I think it isn't possible to happen if yeah, they had wanted to take it for themselves. So that's definitely an issue with the game. Maybe I should play on with it, but at this point on, I just, yeah, I want to conclude things quickly, get towards the victory point. So yeah, I'm going to make peace here. I'm not going to take that planet's rule just to, yeah, make peace now. So it's 14 planets I'm going to take, and yeah, which is the result that should have happened if it wasn't for this buggy situation. So yeah, let's send demands then. Hopefully this goes through.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Okay. And yeah, that did go through, so that's the border change. We got a couple of islands of planets over there and a big sweeping amount through here. Yeah, sadly I wasn't able to take out that outpost, which is yeah, pretty important as it turns out to get over here. I'm gonna have to go through their territory otherwise, which I may not be able to do coming up, because I would have much more border friction with them. In theory, threat is huge. That's a huge amount gone up. Terror bombing actually is pretty heavy. But yeah, so that's now the current state of things, and I'm gonna have to redo that again. So I'm gonna take a minute out to reorganize this. I'm probably going to have to create some new sectors and whatnot, and then it's a case of yeah, finishing up this war and achieving victory. Certainly a bit of a pain, this situation, honestly, but I think I had to do that realistically, or well, yeah, it's pretty annoying. So we'll continue on from here. Okay, so I've done quite a lot of reorganizing after bringing this war to an end. Not when I wanted it to happen, certainly, and it could cause quite a few issues. So first things first, I've gotten back to the 10 directly controlled colonized systems amount. I've added all of these planets here into a sector which is now named the Central Cox sector, which I could definitely come up with a better name perhaps in future for, but it's yeah, literal. So those two have 2 planets each, and the rest all have 1 in there, so there's 9 in that sector. This is the Eastern Cox Center, and yeah, there's a couple of planets over there. Those 2 I'm directly controlling, and I also added Riador over to the Outward Rin sector, and also Alamac actually, and I also got rid of a sector which I had there, which I've been meaning to for a while. My governors had a couple of spare, so they're on those new sectors, and yeah, it's the state of my leaders. As Flynn stand, not perfect for those new sectors, but they'll do for the time being. Yeah, the massive issue I have at the moment is unrest. I could potentially lose a lot of those planets I've just taken, if not nearly all of them, if Flynn's go badly. So in the meantime, what I've been doing is making armies, defensive armies on all of these. I've started with 6 drone grids on each one. They actually have a lot of really big planets, this Empire did, so yeah, some of them are going to need a lot. Maybe I should start purging now, but that may actually increase unrest even more. So actually, so I haven't started yet. I haven't started making anything on these yet. Certainly I'm going to have to yeah, start at some point, but hopefully I can bring this other war to an end rather quickly. So I have an army which I was going to bring back over here, but now I think maybe I need to keep it over here to quell rebellion issues. So I think there's a big planet here. Let's go and land those there, yeah. And I'll separate them and figure that out. There's bits of armies I'm bringing down here to help out as well, and I'm also going to start making, oh, I already have put some armies in the list to be made in my encampment sector, which is best for making armies. So hopefully that situation will get sorted out. I'm expecting border friction to kick in with that Empire and that Empire, which could cause a lot of issues. Potentially I may not even be able to get back over to this part of the map with my main fleet. There's scenarios where I might have to actually go to war again. There was one terraformable planet within this system, so I actually stopped one of my terraforms. I think it was, I was terraforming that world, which wasn't that important, so I'm terraforming that, which I'll be able to colonize. Gromina I'll be able to colonize pretty soon, which may actually now be pretty important. I was able to take 13 planets in that war. I can take 15 off them, so that brings me to 87. So yeah, I need to colonize one more as it stands. So yeah, lots going on, and I'm gonna have to yeah, a lot more to sort out. Right, let's keep on progressing this war, try and get my fleet back over there, rebuild armies everywhere, and quell this issue. I think you can do something about unrest by spending influence on planets, but that would be very, very expensive, and I certainly don't have enough influence to do it anyway. It's in here somewhere. Ah, yeah, there we go. Yeah, 109 that would cost. Not realistic. There is some map the stars. Yeah, there's nothing interesting there, Sally. Okay, so let's see how this goes. And if they all rebel back, well, that's a big problem. I'll have to declare war on them again in 10 years.
Special project complete.
Right. That again, okay. What is this too? Right. What did I do with this last time round? I can't remember. Bring it down here maybe? Such yeah, I've got to explore all of this. Well, it probably already has been by the other empires, and I of course get these mining bases off them. I think I might have got a terraforming resource. Can't tell. No, actually, I didn't. Looking at that, but I did pick up some other resources, I think. Okay, so let's see how this goes. All of these places actually, yeah, they lack money because of so much unrest, but that would switch around hopefully a bit. Okay, so I believe they just brought an end to their wars as well. 3 planets seeded and a destroyer frontier outpost. So that outpost is gone now. Excellent. So I can now get back over here. Okay. That was ours. Right. Yeah. If I can I still have to go through their territory at the moment, but might be able to make outposts in certain locations. Once that war's over, I could, yeah, definitely get back and forth. I think won't be able to get over to those, but I will for the time being, because we haven't. I think you have access while you have a truce. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so
Construction complete.
is border friction going to go up crazily on these? I don't think it has yet, but I'm expecting it to. Right. I'm very worried about this unrest situation. I'm not sure how much of an issue it's going to be, but it could be a big issue potentially.
Planetary settlement procedure.